Action!
It's clean.
Welcome back to Cinemagasm, the only one. I don't know. There's no intro for this one. We're just jumping right into it. If you may have heard one of them, it's related to the thing we're talking about, I guess. Illumination dropped a brand new trailer for Mario, the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
My kids are
pumped.
You know, anecdotally.
Okay.
Anecdotic. I can't speak.
Jesus
today.
fucking Christ!
I'm still laughing from what you said. I'm done. It's already. But no, they're literally like, "When's the movie coming out? When's the movie coming out?"
Oh, I get more or less excited. I get more and more less excited about this movie
because it's got like an hour 20 runtime.
Yeah, it's not good.
And they've nerfed Mario. He's not even the strongest character in his own.
He's a
movie. What is that?
Yeah, he's a big giant,
right.
bleep. Yeah, right. Yeah.
What box does he hit to get that? And is it like wet and squishy when he jumps
the cat
up
box.
and hits the box?
Yeah, you got the cat box. Yeah.
There's 2 different cat boxes.
Nice. Seth, there's no cat in the script. It just says box, and he gets the cat costume. It's kind of a double entendre that the kids won't get. And then you say, he got the box, and he turns into a cat.
We're giving him way too much.
Yeah, we are.
Too much
what we're
credit.
trying to talk about is they revealed more of Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. And it's come out, I guess. Maybe we'll put in a clip.
You got the cat box! Oh my... I'm sorry. Okay. Now you die.
Okay, so you heard his voice. You can just do that. I'll dub it over the fucking thing. God damn it. I should have never told you to do that. This is my least favorite episode of Cinemagasm by
You say that every time.
far. It keeps topping the last one.
So far, yeah.
So I was not a huge fan of especially Seth Rogen's voice, which is like my least favorite part because he directs and produces and like all that shit's and writes and like all that shit is good and funny. You know what I mean?
You just can't stand the
laugh,
the caricature of himself that he does, basically.
Yes. I listened.
He's leaned into it.
That podcast we've been listening to, I dared not plug it, but he's on, and it's like just like podcast form Seth Rogen, and I'm like, no, but that's
he's awesome.
No, but I don't want that because it's just the voice. You know what I mean? But he's not like doing it up, and he sounds like a normal guy.
Person.
Yeah. So
he still has that laugh though. You can.
It's his normal laugh, but I hate it. We're done. We're canceled. CTS is over. I'm deleting the channel. Everything's over. But it sounds like he's not doing anything. And I get like
most of them don't.
They probably just wanted Donkey Kong to be Seth Rogen because Donkey Kong doesn't really have a voice. He's just kind of like, ooh, like in everything he's in, he either grunts.
That's true.
He's not like, hello, Ditty, I am banana smoothie today.
Yeah.
Blind.
Banana tea that he's sipping.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So casting Seth Rogen as a big dumb gorilla kind of makes sense because that's the voice.
The problem is,
you know what I mean? That's the voice. Like
it sounds like, and I don't hate any of these actors either, but it sounds like from what we've heard,
they're just doing them.
It sounds like they're getting a paycheck minus Jack Black.
Yeah, like Chris Pratt. What are you fucking doing, man?
But Jack Black sounds like he's on drugs and he's
like,
so into the role. And he's like, I'm fucking Bowser, and everyone else is like, yeah, we're here.
He's the only one that gets to do the lines of like, I'm gonna kill you, but he doesn't go like, I'm gonna kill you. Like Donkey Kong, it snaps into like, oh, haha, you got the cat box, and then he's like, you're done.
There's a lot of weird like,
what are you?
Joke,
like,
joke,
what
joke,
are you
joke.
Doing?
Hesitate. Serious.
Yeah.
They keep showing
Mario
those in
does
the trailer. Yeah.
Donkey Kong now has them. Like, I'm sure Toad gets a couple of those. Peach probably gets a couple, and the only one who doesn't, who should, is Bowser. Because, like, when he's like, you're dead, he's like, oh,
well,
you're fucking
the funny
dead.
thing is, no, the trailers to me are showing like 2 different. Like when they show the
it's
Bowser
2
part,
movies.
it's like semi-serious. He means business. He's
but that's
people.
the first 2 minutes.
And then you go over here to like, I'm Mario and I can't even jump on a block.
Until I'm not.
Fart.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I said
go until it's serious.
It's like I set up this obstacle course for you, like from the game, and then he can't, and he fails instantly.
He's got the cat box. Hey, bro, the cat power up is kind of OP.
Yeah.
So it's like, shut up. What do you guys are making the movie? It's not like he's in a cat costume, but it's like, man, that cat power up rules. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, it's a good fucking power up.
But as someone who's a little older, I want like the like Mario 3 power ups. I want the statue.
like
The
tanuki
raccoon-
suit.
yeah, the raccoon tanuki
yeah.
Cat
Which we'll
suit.
get.
What year
I
is
think we
this?
got that in the trailer,
I feel
right?
like we're getting all the newer stuff.
And that's more Super Mario like
Land.
3D World.
Yeah,
3D
3D
Land.
World and
Yeah,
all
all
that.
the Wii U games. Yeah, so that's kind of all we'll touch on that. But like this seems like
my hype meter is dropping.
they just want to segue to now do Link movies or like other Nintendo movies.
building a
This one
universe.
does well, yeah. And I'm kind of sad that Pokemon got stuck into the live action because an animated Pokemon movie like
Well, they've
this
done
would
like
probably
a real,
look
okay,
really
but
fucking
I still
good,
think there was something to build from Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu wasn't bad. I'm just saying, like, this animation, animated, full on, you could really go true to form.
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, next story, let's get into it. Our donkey segue. Eddie Murphy came out and said that he wanted. How does like film burn on
As
the
I
whole
just
thing? Yeah.
fall off the couch. He was a robot
Yeah.
the whole time.
Sparks coming out of your neck. Yeah. So Eddie Murphy comes out and he's excited to return as Donkey for the Shrek 5.
More breadcrumbs are being
movies.
dropped.
Yes,
after
more
Banderas,
crumbs.
after
What?
after the catnip was left from.
Yeah.
Because
So-
Banderas said a few weeks ago or a month ago during the premiere of Puss that he wants to play at least one or two more times because
Yeah.
he's pretty sure Shrek 5's coming and like let
Yeah.
that slip, and now he's backpedaled.
I think we'll get at least he'll be in Shrek 5.
I
And
think
then
we do
we'll-
get one more Puss
I
in
think we'll
Boots.
get a finale,
of
at
that.
least the cap of the trilogy.
Yep.
Because it wouldn't really make sense to just do.
The two.
But it would have made sense if you just left it at one.
Right.
It's like you do
He
one, wait
almost
10
has
years.
to die in the last one though.
Yeah,
He almost kind of does.
because he's
learned to appreciate
he's
life.
got
and
he's
now
on his last
gonna,
life.
Now he's
you know
gonna
what
lose
I mean?
it.
Yeah.
Will
Can you
DreamWorks
do
go
that
there?
though?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Depends how Shrek
then you
5
do, like,
goes.
Pet Cemetery, and it's like it's fucking Puss in Boots.
Puss Cemetery. No, that's different.
I didn't fucking say it earlier. I could have, and it was
That's
a perfect
funny.
joke. We did
Wow.
Catbox, and now you just fucking said it. I guess it's his name. Yeah.
It's just his name.
So
Hold on, what's that?
What's the?
What's that? No, I can't. I'm hearing we can't. But it's his name. No,
We gotta get
still
like
no?
somebody
Okay,
off screen
all right.
with like the cane, like to just pull us off.
Slowly.
Yeah. All right, there was a weird cut there. So what's the full quote from Eddie
I had it
Murphy?
pulled- He basically said,
He's
why did
mad
they make
about Puss in
why
Boots?
did they make two Puss in Boots movies when they couldn't
And
make
no donkey
movies?
Yeah, and my rebuttal is if Eddie Murphy wanted donkey movies, they would have made donkey movies.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? They would have made a donkey movie if Eddie Murphy came to DreamWorks and said,
no, you're right.
give me
Yeah.
this movie. They would have been like, sure, dude.
And not to sound like
No.
an insufferable asshole, but as a writer,
It sounds like
don't
Eddie
want a
Murphy,
donkey movie,
It sounds like
though.
he's joking because like
it does a little.
he should know that wouldn't work because he knows
Yeah.
Donkey is a
And
supporting
I didn't
actor.
see the video. I only
Like,
read the quote, so I don't know if he had like a snarky tone or anything. but-
Probably had a fucking snarky tone.
But let's be
You know what
real.
I mean?
Let's be real. Nobody's watching the Mo show from The Simpsons. No one's watching the Quagmire, show.
Quagmire
They didn't
show.
spin that off.
No one watched the Cleveland show.
You aren't going to watch the Teddy show from Bob's Burgers.
Sure,
'Cause
yeah.
as funny as that would be for a little bit, it's again
I would take.
you're taking setup characters that need a straight man.
South Park joked about it, and they did them for like one episode where it's like the Scott Malkinson
Right,
show,
or
yeah,
the Butters
who
show.
gives a shit?
You got to
Yeah,
have a straight
right.
man to play off
Yeah,
of. And I
yep.
think Eddie Murphy he's a comedian. He has to know that. You can't have, because then you'd have to make Donkey Shrek, and you have to be the straight guy, and then you'd have to have someone even stupider and over the top
Yeah.
more than Donkey.
The Shrek.
And you can't do that.
Yeah, no, because who would
He's
be stupider
already
than
the comic
Donkey?
relief dummy
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He needs a straight. Puss is not that. Puss is
They
like
gave Puss a donkey in the new movie. They gave him the
Thank
dog.
you.
Like they could
In
have
the
just made
Shrek
that Eddie
movies.
Murphy.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he knows him already, so it wouldn't.
That
have
would
worked.
make sense.
Yeah, so they needed a comic relief, which is the dog. And
Puss
Donkey
plays
is
the
comic
line
relief.
though in the Shrek
Yeah.
movies. He can go serious or he can go comic
Funny.
relief.
Yeah.
So you can give a character that has all of this range his
Yeah.
own movie.
I still got goosebumps where he's like,
God.
he jumps in, he's like fighting all the guys in the fucking second movie. They're playing whatever.
Yeah.
I want to be a hero.
Yeah.
Or
I need a hero.
Yeah, yeah. and it's like-
Whichever, man. You're crying.
He's like, fuck you!
Get him.
Yeah, and like this is like yesterday. I was fucking like crying.
Yeah, he's like literally no. Yeah, we were watching this together. It was really we had a writing session. And, make Shrek 5, damn it.
All right, that's all we'll pretty much touch on the Eddie Murphy stuff. It sounds like people are getting butthurt at Eddie Murphy getting jokingly butthurt about there not being donkey movies.
Because I firmly believe he's like a legendary comedian. He knows that it would have to be.
You can't say
I don't
the
know
Puss in
how
Boots
you
movies
would
aren't
do,
bad either.
No,
especially since they're
especially
so
the second
distant
one
from Shrek.
Would we have got an Oscar-nominated donkey movie?
No.
I don't think we would have. Sorry, Eddie. I just don't think we would have.
Best comedy? Yeah. No, I don't even think we would have gotten a best comedy. So in a lighter note, I'll say Rick and Morty, some news.
Some more Justin Roiland stuff we didn't get to
Some
last
more Justin
week.
Roiland stuff that isn't just him sending text messages that are sexually offensive to teenagers, you know?
So
Yeah.
he's been fired from everything now.
All of his
well,
projects, right?
he resigned from the video game studio because I think he co-founded that, so he pretty much had to remove himself.
Squanch Games.
Right.
Yes.
Squanch.
Yeah. Wow. Just got perfect timing. He just got right in there for High on Life and then decided to
Get
beat
that
his
game
wife.
out.
Yep.
Well, no, I guess he beat his girlfriend or wife, or allegedly did that like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And it just took
And
forever.
it's just coming out.
And
Yeah.
they all
Okay.
knew. See, all these places knew it, but because it wasn't big news and it hadn't really came out, you have to know it because it happened 3 years ago. There's no way that you
But
get
at that point,
felony arrest and no one knows about it.
especially the big like contract
Right.
studios.
And
that you're
nowadays,
working
you
for.
hear about like
Yeah.
this actor told this restaurant waiter to go fuck himself in its front page story. So you're telling me
Yep.
this guy gets? Come on.
Yeah.
You
So all these
knew.
studios
So screw you,
allegedly knew about it and hired him. And now it's like, well, now if
Now they
that's
gotta
the
look good.
case, but like that's bullshit then, because it's like, well, then you shouldn't have hired him in the first place then. You know, if you were
And then
going to
they
just
double
fire
down
him for that
then they
when
look,
it came
they
out.
look like the hero, and then
Yeah.
they double down and they say
We
we're
had no
not
idea.
canceling the shows.
Yeah,
we
no,
can't
they're
affect these
recasting
jobs.
Rick and Morty.
Which I'm glad they're not firing
that's
people.
that's the title. That's
Yeah.
the clickbait title for this episode is
I just don't-
recasting Rick and
I just-
Morty? Question mark.
I don't think it'll make a difference. They're not firing the writers.
No.
Dan Harmon's still going to be there, and you get people
Out of those two, Dan Harmon is the reason I was watching
Right.
that show. So
Well,
you
you
know,
just get it's so
yeah.
easy nowadays
And
to
Dan
find
Harmon's
talent.
not a summer peach either.
No, he's
He's an asshole.
He's got some.
He's a asshole. Yeah, and everybody fucking knows it. But he's not fired because he's like not beating
I don't know if he's-
people
yeah,
and
I don't
like
think
you
he's
know.
got any felony raps
no,
that he's
he's
trying
just
to
like a
beat currently.
douchebag. Yeah. So
But that's
it's a
what I
little
mean.
different.
The- with technology now, not like 20 years ago, but now you will find someone. You'll put out a request. We're looking for a Rick and a Morty, and if you can do both, great. And whoever sounds the closest, we're hiring.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Vision.
I
Yeah,
swear to
right.
God, they will find someone, and you will never know. You'll never know. You'll
Because
never
it's
know.
been on for like 6 years
People
now.
can do it.
People have been
I've
doing
seen
it.
videos.
People have been doing it.
Just like they
Some
did
of
for-
them are cringy. Some of them are
Some
good.
people nail
some
it.
of them
Some of them you
nail it.
don't
Some
know.
of them nail Morty more than they do Rick because they overdo Rick. But like you get somebody online applied for that, they'll get acting coaches
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
vocal
saying.
coaches to get them to that.
They
that
hired
they need to.
the one Twitch guy to replace Cleveland, the black dude who could do the Cleveland voice, so they could.
Really?
That's how they. That's
Okay.
who they got to.
Huh.
He was like
Very
a YouTube
funny.
Twitcher, and he
Huh.
would do like videos while he was playing Call of Duty as
It's like
Cleveland.
Cleveland. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you will find someone you'll
Yeah.
never know if the writing is the same and
if
everything
they have
that you like.
base where they can get to the voice, they
That's
can.
it.
The studio can put some money
Yep.
in to get them all the
Little
way
pepper
there.
on there.
Yeah. You got to put
So
some money
honestly,
in. Mhm.
I just think it's funny. I'm still wondering.
Are they recasting just Justin Roiland's roles? They're not like recasting
Well, he did.
Summer and
No,
like
no, no. Yeah.
Jerry.
No,
you
they're
know
all
what I mean?
innocent.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
right.
didn't do
They're
anything.
not like just recasting the whole show.
No,
it's
and that's
just
what I'm
Rick and
saying. You'll never
Morty.
know.
Yeah.
If you like Rick and Morty,
Yeah.
you know, you can't
Which as somebody who
hate it
who-
because of the Justin Roiland thing. I don't think that
no,
justifies it.
and I say
doesn't
I
write the
dislike Rick and Morty all the
episodes.
time, and it has nothing to do with
Right.
Justin Roiland.
He's not the head writer.
No.
He doesn't write the episodes.
I think the
He
show has
doesn't-
run its course, you know.
I
but
like it.
it's still good, and I like watching
If
the
it
episodes.
goes away, we don't have any sci-fi comedy cartoons really
Futurama comes
anymore.
back.
I know, but that's
That's
going to
true.
be a
And South Park
two-season
is
run.
kind of borderline like sci-fi. Oh, sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, no,
But
you're.
it's juvenile
and we have
Futurama.
solar opposites, you know. Wow.
And if you're a Justin Roiland fan watching this and you're like, screw it, he's fine. You can't. I
Oh,
don't think
he's-
you can
he's
legally
fine.
take away
No.
created by credits.
No.
It's not going to be Solar Opposites, Rick and Morty,
No,
created
he's still
by
making money from
Ryan
the games.
now.
He's still making
Right.
money from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
He's got Solar Opposites. He's got that Koala Man show on Hulu. He's making money, guys.
And
Yeah, he's
if-
not going anywhere. So
By somehow he beats the charge or he gets found not guilty or whatever, then he'll slowly be reintroduced back
and
to
he'll come
Hollywood.
back. And he'll come back. Yeah, and it'll probably be something even better than Rick and Morty. So whatever. People fuck up. You know, I'm not saying Justin Roiland's like a monster, but like I said this the other night while we were streaming. I'm like, he was just probably fucking blasted.
Yeah,
you know
and
what
that's
I mean?
not a
He was
defense.
probably-
It just
No.
seems like most
But that's
creative people are twisted.
typically what happens.
Right.
Yeah, and alcoholics or drug abusers.
Yeah, try
or-
harder, guys. That's just a thing.
Yeah. If
He
you're-
almost beats the shit out of people every day,
but
he
I
doesn't.
They don't.
You're like, you do exactly
I
where I was
just punch
going. I
walls,
don't.
and my 8-year-old
I break
self will
my
forgive
own
me
hand.
when I have
Arthritis.
severe carpal tunnel
And arthritis. Yeah, you'll have
arthritis.
that by 35. Yeah, no, you will.
Like being I can't code,
Yeah.
write, or draw anymore. Yeah. Like I just like have to walk like this everywhere. I got the claw. I'm perpetual claw.
I'm telling you from that motorcycle accident, I'm riddled with arthritis.
yeah.
You're gonna be.
It's already stiff when I do.
Yeah, you're gonna be one arthritis punch man.
Wait, I just type like a monster too, so my hands are probably like stop.
Oh, speaking of one punch man, one box office punch man, James Cameron, Avatar 2, 7th weekend in a row.
One box office punch man.
That's good, right?
It means
He's
nothing.
like a superhero. He knocks all the other movies out with one punch. That was a brilliant segue. How fucking dare
Box
you?
man.
How dare you?
One box man.
One box office man. Anyway, the first movie to be
Munchin'
number
box
one.
office. It's Cinemagasm, so we do Munchin' box office.
So, first movie to be number one for 7 weekends in a row since the first Avatar. And it is.
Sorry, I'm gonna be laughing
No,
at my
you're
joke
okay.
for the
No,
next
I
20
know,
minutes.
it's fine. We'll be driving. We'll be leaving here, and he's going to be like.
Munchin' box.
So, anyway, it's been 13 years,
Yeah.
14 years since a
Since
movie has
Avatar
been
2.
number one for 7 weeks in a row, and it was Avatar.
Holy shit! Wow, he
And
did it again.
He did it again. It's about to pass
It'll probably
Avengers 1 domestically.
Wow.
And it's now the 6th movie for $2 billion.
Is that-
Did you have the numbers pulled up?
Is that Avengers grossed?
Oh, there it is.
Nice. Avengers grossed more in a lower amount of time. That's why it made more. But this is the number one in 7 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that's just over. Okay.
Avengers didn't do number one 7 weeks in a row.
No,
it just
but
made a shit ton
it
of money
made a shit ton of
initially.
money,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Superhero movies don't have legs like that normally. Normally.
Yeah, because once you've
Like
seen
even
them,
Spider-Man.
you don't need to like go rewatch them, and everything has come out about
Right,
them already, so
right.
you know all the
Yeah.
spoilers and everything. Yeah.
And
But,
then Puss in Boots.
Avatar, there was nothing really that I guess I don't even know right now if I could spoil anything about the show or the thing. There's like maybe a character death or two, that I could tell you and it would spoil it. But again, you wouldn't care because I didn't care when it happened.
Well, I'm not 7 TV shows and 28 movies into.
Exactly. You're 9 years ago. Yeah, right. So when it comes out that like Sigourney Weaver's back, but now it's her daughter and she's a teen, I guess, whatever. But she's an
Clones.
Avatar. I don't care. I don't fucking care. It's literally clones.
So the thing I care about the most and have been following is Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots 2, The Last Wish.
It's
in
still number
theaters
2.
now.
And I think it's going to end up making more than Avatar before the end of the run. I mean, weekend-wise.
Wow.
10% drop for Puss in Boots.
That's it.
It's still over 10 million.
That's it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Here's why
dude.
I say that.
It's out
Avatar
on streaming.
Avatar's dropped to 15 million this
You
weekend.
can, if you want, get a 4K copy. Like if if you're so inclined.
That's how good the movie is, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. No.
10% drop. There is a theoretical chance that it could be over 10 again. A 10% drop would have it at like 9, 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a chance in theory because it's nominated for an Oscar too. That's what I'm most excited about. I want more Shrek stuff. So the
I
fact
need
that
more
this movie's a
DreamWorks,
smash, yeah.
stuff. Not even just Shrek. I'd take more original, not more bad guys,
Right.
but you know what I mean. More of those movies, like types. Yeah, I would
Like
love
next
original
weekend,
movies.
Avatar should be around 12 million, and Puss will be around 9. And then the weekend
Jesus.
after that, it'll probably be Avatar around 9, Puss around 8 or 7. See what I'm saying? So I think eventually, weekend hold wise, it will stay up higher than Avatar, which obviously I know Avatar made gajillion
That kind of makes
dollars.
sense though, because like Avatar is a longer movie, and like Puss
Yeah.
is like I've taken my kid to go see this, like not obviously me, but
Right.
like somebody
You
hypothetically.
go twice
Yeah.
in the time
Right.
it takes to see one
Exactly.
Avatar.
You
yeah.
could go see it 2 times, start at a third, and Avatar won't be over. You know, you won't finish the third by the time Avatar is done.
No, but still,
you
that's-
can get probably halfway in. Yeah.
A man called Otto is slowly making some money too for Tom.
I think
Pink
that's
Cerrone.
mostly because it's like,
It's an adult movie.
but it's like, what does Tom Hanks been
Plus, I
in?
mean, like older people in their 50s and such love Tom Hanks.
Right.
Love
I like
adult
Tom Hanks.
movies.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
love Tom
saying?
Hanks.
Like, so
Sure, yeah.
those movies will
Yeah.
slow burn. The Megan movie looks like it might.
It's like what I'm trying to say is like it's like a new comedic Forrest Gump. He's
Okay.
just like playing this kind
That's
of
what he does.
oblivious
That's what he
guy,
does.
and he's just like a nice guy, you know, in the movie. And it's funny, and it's a romp, you know. Maybe I don't know.
Next week, oh yeah, Everywhere All at Once, which you've been begging me to go see, return to theaters.
Comes in theaters? Is it in theaters?
Yeah, it made another $1 million this weekend, just
Yeah, it
outside the
did.
top 10.
I need to go see that. I'm telling you, if it's in IMAX 3D, go fucking see it. It's probably not in 3D, but if it's in IMAX, I'll go.
Yeah, no,
I will go see
check
that.
that
movie
out.
again. Yeah.
This week we got Black Panther dropping on Disney Plus
Yes.
on Wednesday. We'll
Yes.
finally have our Better Late Than Never review
Yes.
as we get ready for Ant-Man.
Do we want to talk about James Gunn and his young?
We can do that real quick.
Young
Yeah.
Justice.
Okay. Yeah.
That he's implementing, as Dave Bautista came out and said he won't be playing Bane. I guess was the big
Accidentally shut your stuff.
was the big get. You know.
Cool. Thanks.
That he plays Bane. I
Thanks.
guess, which I didn't care.
I don't think Dave wants to do any more comic book movies.
I
for
don't
a
think
bit.
he wants to be a superhero. So him saying like, James just wants to go younger with the stuff, you know, with the guys.
Well, there's been rumors that he's gonna shake it all up. So
Yeah. He wants to
I
go
don't know.
more of a different route than they have been, where like Superman's 30, because that doesn't work, I guess, and like Batman's
Well, I guess
30.
Batman is. I guess I'll keep Batman because he's not old. Because Pattinson's not that old. You know.
But he's not gonna be the Batman of those movies.
That's so confusing.
He's gonna be the Batman
Of
in
those
his
movies.
Batman movies. James Gunn is talking about another Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman.
'Cause there's a bunch of rumors now. Because I don't know if you saw, he met with what's his name, Aquaman. Why am I forgetting?
Jason
Thank
Momoa
you.
to become Lobo instead of
But supposedly
Aquaman.
Ben Affleck. There's always talk about keeping Ben Affleck as
What the
Batman. And I
fuck,
just
man?
I don't know. And Michael Keaton still wants to come back and be old Batman. And James Gunn loves this. That's like I don't know. We always end with like DC. Come on.
I guess I'll wait and see,
Yeah.
because it says now back to what are you doing, Warner? It seems like DC, because we watched the Shazam trailer and it's
Oof.
got like
Yeah.
dragons
Doesn't look good.
and Lucy Liu as like
They
one of the
barely
bad
show
guys.
Shazam in the
And
trailer, which
Shazam
is really
is
weird.
not
He's
in
like
it.
sitting at a table having lunch,
Yeah.
and then that's
With,
that's
like,
it.
All his buddies.
Yeah, and then
who
it's
are
like
also
back to showing
Shazams.
all this crazy.
And Zachary
Dr.
Levi
Strange
has
shit.
like crow's feet.
He's, like,
and,
aged 100
wrinkles, and
years.
a Tyler hairline. Like, what the fuck happened? Your Shazam movie
No, maybe
was like
what,
3
see,
years
what
ago.
if it's for the movie though, and he's like aging for some reason
Shazam's
for
not
the
supposed to
movie. But I'm
age.
just saying, DC doesn't follow
Okay.
plot lines right. Come on.
Okay, maybe his magic's getting sapped. Yeah, whatever.
But we don't know that
fart.
because the trailer is just a convoluted mess of shit on Black Adam all you want. But that
Shazam.
movie at
The
least.
problem with Shazam is it's literally like a guy turns into his like best manifestation of himself. So he's just like a shredded dude, right?
Right.
Basically, it's like, what does an 8-year-old want to be? A
It's like
shredded
you all
guy.
the time. You
Yeah.
can't turn into
No,
another,
I can't turn
right.
into Shazam.
You're already
if I
there.
could, the world would explode.
He's almost Ryan
Yeah.
Shazam Sharp, but that didn't work.
Sharp
so.
Zam.
Sharp Zam.
It's my new It's a Bean and Sharp Zam show. God damn it. Sharp Zam.
Put on your red
What I'm trying to say is like, if you have your main actor aging already as like a magical character who's immortal and like doesn't
problem.
age. Even like the kid Billy Batson ages and will be 35, but now can also turn into Shazam,
Who's been 35 for 30 years?
who's like maybe 34.
Right.
You know
I
what
got
I
what
mean?
you're saying.
Yeah, right. Like maybe he's 65 and can turn into Shazam. Now he's 27.
And he just eventually lives as Shazam forever because he'll
he's
die
Shazam
if
forever.
he chooses to
If he
not be
dies,
Shazam.
because he'll die.
I like
That's
it.
literally Black
like
Adam's
Mighty
entire
Thor.
fucking plot
It's
line.
like, it's what's her
Yeah.
name? Thor. As
Right.
long as she was Thor, she was good, but it was also killing her.
If Black Adam loses his powers, he like becomes the age he is
Oh.
because he's like from ancient fucking
he's like
times.
2,000
It's what's
years old.
keeping him alive.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So
Jesus.
yeah. Wow. But you threw all of that in the garbage.
Yeah. No, that's Shazam feels like, hey, that TV show
Remember
we canceled?
dragons?
Well, no, like that TV show we canceled, but we still have a few episodes in the can, so let's burn them off because it's not coming back
with that
anyway.
like New Gods show or whatever they were
just
trying.
like any show, like a
Yeah.
sitcom. It's like, damn, we filmed 13 of these. We canceled it after 8, but we got 5 in the. You know what? Just release all of them in the summer.
Put them out.
Just put them out.
Just put them out.
And
Who
that's what we're
gives a
getting.
shit?
Like Shazam is like the end. I guess we're gonna get Aquaman too, but
Shazam,
also,
there's like
but-
3 bad guys who are from like Apocalypse. They're like
Yeah,
new
throw some stuff in
gods
there.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there's dragons
We're
and
not bringing him back.
what?
That's what
Yeah.
James Gunn's like. I don't give a shit. Put it out.
Put 12 dragons. How many did fucking House of the Dragon had? 8,
Do
sir.
more.
Do 9. Yeah.
Use the same models because we're Warner Brothers because they
it
look
looks
like
the
they
same
did.
models.
Which
I would not
no,
put it past
just
them
render them up a
at
little.
all. Just re-render them for movie, quality.
So
I hate
coming
it.
up this month
I hate it. I hate it. I hate
on
it.
the channel and on the show, if you're listening to the podcast, because that's starting to gain a baby bit of traction, which is nice.
Yeah.
We got the CTSEs. We're gonna have our nominees hopefully this
Got
week.
DreamWorks ratings.
We're gonna have our DreamWorks
Top
DreamWorks
10,
list.
I think we're gonna do.
I
yeah.
think we need to. Did we ever do the Marvel list? I don't think we did. And now
No,
we got
but
Phase
it's dropping
5,
on.
so we need.
And we need to do.
We've got like 3 weeks.
You need to watch Black Panther
Which
and
we will
Avatar
for
yeah.
our Better Late Than Never.
Better
Oh,
Late
I'll
Than
have
Never.
I'll have Black Panther watched Wednesday
Because
The
that
kids are
drops in
counting that
February.
day.
Yeah.
on
Okay.
Wednesday.
Cool. Yeah. It's a good movie, man. We'll do that, and then we'll rank the Marvels. We'll put that in. We'll rank.
We might
phase-
as well watch that first before we do the
Yeah.
Marvel
Maybe we
rankings.
just rank Phase 4, like, and then we rank all of them.
Okay.
Maybe when Ant-Man drops.
Yeah, I'm
you
fine
know
with
what I
that.
mean? Yeah. Nice. All right, everybody. Catch our regular podcast, Being a Superbad, Spotify. We're live on Twitch 7 nights a week. We never say that. BS Show Arcade.
Yeah, we are.
Check out our sponsors, Crushwell. Make sure to like, subscribe, on all that. Leave a comment on how much of a fucking idiot you think James Gunn is, and we'll see you next time.